There is a specific kind of silence that follows the death of a reputation. It's the moment you realize the tribe, the colleagues you laughed with, the family you trusted, the friends you supported, has collectively decided you are the enemy. The air in the room changes. The smiles become masks. The whispers stop the second you enter the door. Most people break here. They beg for forgiveness they don't owe. They scramble to fix a bridge the others have already burned. But you're going to do something terrifying. You're going to thank them. Because the moment the world turns against you is the moment you are finally free from the burden of being liked. You have triggered the immune system of the mediocre, and that is the only proof you'll ever need that you are finally becoming a threat. We are biological social animals. For 200,000 years, being cast out of the tribe meant literal death. That cold feeling in your chest, that's your lizard brain screaming that you're about to be eaten by wolves. But in the modern world, the wolves aren't in the forest. They're in the cubicle next to you. They're at the dinner table, and their weapon isn't teeth, it's consensus. They used a group to keep you small, safe, and broke. This is Thought Thrust. We don't do self-help here. We do psychological strategy. If you've ever felt like an outsider looking in, if you've ever felt the weight of being the only one in the room with a vision, you've found your real tribe. Hit the subscribe button and ring the bell. Consider this your tactical briefing for the war of the mind. Let's talk about the man who mastered the shadows, Niccolò Machiavelli. In 1513, Machiavelli wasn't a philosopher in a library. He was a broken man in a torture chamber. He had been exiled, stripped of his honors, and hung by his wrists until his shoulders popped from their sockets. The entire power structure of Italy wanted him dead. He didn't write The Prince to complain. He wrote it to map the terrain of human malice. He realized that power is not a popularity contest. It is a function of physics. When you start to improve, when you fix your body, your bank account, or your boundaries, you hold up a mirror to the people around you. Your discipline is an insult to their laziness. Your growth is a spotlight on their stagnation. They don't hate you because you're bad. They hate you because you are the living proof that their excuses are lies. They are crabs in a bucket, and if they can't climb out with you, they will try to break your legs so you stay at the bottom with them. When the world attacks, your instinct is to make noise. You want to set the record straight. This is a fatal mistake. When you argue with a mob, you feed the mob. You give them your energy. Instead, you must use the strategy of the void. When 50 Cent was shot 9 times and the entire music industry blackballed him, he didn't go on talk shows to beg for a second chance. He vanished. He retreated to a basement, stayed silent, and flooded the streets with a product so superior the industry couldn't ignore him. By the time he reappeared, he didn't need their permission. He owned the game. Rule 1: withdraw your presence. Silence is a vacuum. It creates paranoia in your enemies. They will wonder what you're planning. They will start to turn on each other because they have no target to hit. Rule 2: conceal your intentions. Like Lucius Brutus, who played the fool to survive a murderous king, you must wear a mask sometimes. If your environment is hostile, act submissive, act harmless, let them think they've won. While they sleep on their victory, you are sharpening your blade in the dark. There is a moment of total isolation that every great man and woman must pass through. It is the dark night of the soul. You will look around and realize the cavalry isn't coming. There is no secret mentor, no lucky break, and no apology from the people who hurt you. This is the most dangerous and most powerful moment of your life. Because when you realize no one is coming to save you, you realize you don't need anyone to save you. You become anti-fragile. Like a bone that knits back stronger after it's been snapped, your spirit becomes impenetrable. You stop wishing it were easier and start wishing you were better. You stop asking for a seat at the table and start building your own house. This is the sovereign mindset. A man who can stand alone is a man who can never be conquered. Nietzsche called this amor fati, the love of your fate. Not just accepting the struggle, but loving it. The resistance you are feeling right now is the only reason you are growing. The pilot doesn't hate the wind that opposes the plane. He uses it to generate lift. Without the opposition, the plane never leaves the ground. Your enemies are your wind. Every lie they tell about you, every door they slam in your face is just more pressure being applied to the carbon of your soul. And pressure is the only way you make diamonds. The day will come when the tide turns. The people who betrayed you will come crawling back, calling themselves old friends. They will try to claim a piece of the empire you built while they were busy throwing rocks at you. When that day comes, you won't feel anger. You'll feel nothing. Because from the height you're going to reach, they'll look very, very small. If you're still listening, it's because you know this isn't just a video. It's a blueprint. Most people will watch this, feel a spark for 5 minutes, and then go back to the bucket. But you aren't most people. You're the outlier. If you want to dive deeper into the tactics of dark psychology and the mechanics of human behavior that they don't teach in schools, subscribe now. But if you want the architect's view, the expletives, uncensored breakdowns of power that are too dangerous for the public feed, click the join button and enter the architect level. It's time to stop being the target and start being the strategist. Thought thrust. Control the narrative or be a character in someone else's.